Hello, my name is Dominique Belga. Hello, my name is Dominique, woman of the community, more of. I'm here to show you the importance of when your child is sick. Now, you already know. Bang! Bang! L'huile muscati. Haitian black castor oil. Now, they have the lavender one. Not really promoting Whole Foods, but you can get at Whole Foods, or you go to your local Haitian store and get it, or go to Haiti or ask someone to get it for you. I had to go down to my mama's Haitian store to get it because I ran out. I have been using it for everything. I mix it with shea butter. I use it for everything. My son has a cold and something's going on. We don't know what it is. He got no temperature, but Mama D gonna do her thing to make sure her baby can go to school tomorrow because he got to invest in his education. And I have 10 things to do, tend to. But, so besides this, I do my black elderberry syrup. This stuff is serious. It's thick, but boy, it does the job. And then I add my essential fatty acids. So now you can drink l'huile muscati. I don't want to right now. So I have also included the oils that would help benefit our health. Cod liver oil. Oh my gosh. Back in the days, they didn't get it this healthy. Okay, I got the healthy kind, cod liver oil. But the other one we had was the white one, and they would flavor it. Didn't taste too good, but it worked. And then I got hip to multivitamin and vitamin C. This one's delicious. The children like it. At times, I mix all of it up, and it would be in this, this product right here. And it helps because then they drink it. Now, another thing I normally use is, my son had said that I did honey and turmeric. Is that correct, Gregory?
No.
What was it?
Honey and garlic.
Honey and garlic. I think he had a cold. So I make my own little syrup. So garlic has great properties. I would definitely grab that. But I'm going to do onion. And you can use any onion. I have a friend of mine. She know who she is. She uses carrots in Cape Verdean culture. One of the remedies they use for when you have colds, you make your own syrup. And you would do it with onions and sugar. She would do it with carrots and sugar. And it worked too. So, but I like onions because of the oils and fumes. But I might add some garlic to it. It won't hurt. It just make it more powerful. But syrup's always made with sugar. Sugar seems to, I think, pull out the gas, and it becomes a liquid, which is kind of cool because there's always science in everything we do. So pretty much, I cut up the onions. I like to make them whole so that when the sugar seeps through, it has a place to go, and I don't have to take everything out. I just pour it to the side, and I get what I need. And then you just layer it. And of course, I am doing brown sugar. I used to do, what is it called? White sugar, but brown is good. I don't normally buy organic white sugar, so brown sugar is normally the thing in my household. And my family are used to that taste, so it's no problem. And normally you would leave it in for, I think, a day. Like 24 hours, but like the next morning, I think I would give it to them because I have to let the syrup build up. And then you would change it every week or every couple of days. Now, honey, what is it again? Honey and something helps garlic. With just feeling better. So let me get my garlic. And these are my garlics from the garden. And you can tell garlic is really a great thing to have because it heals on such a great level. It's pretty amazing. God always reminds you, anything he creates comes from a seed, and it's kind of like it leaves out of a seed form. It starts as a seed, then it's a fruit, then it turns back into a seed. It goes into the ground. So everything's a seed, and I like that. Sometimes they don't go back into a seed, but it's kind of like he gives you a seed, the fruit grows out of a seed, and then you can plant that same seed that came from that fruit into the ground. So it's like the cycle just keeps going. So it's like you're never hungry unless you choose not to plant them, which is fascinating because he's always thinking ahead. And that's why we give him the praise and glory and honor all the time. And just understand that he always forgives us. You're already forgiven, as he says. You are already forgiven. There's no, oh my goodness, God's not going to be happy with me. He's happy with you now. All right, so Gregory, we're going to do honey, turmeric. Turmeric decreases inflammation. And I really enjoy turmeric. So I feel like if the child is sick, it doesn't hurt to have turmeric in it. A lot of the products, when you see yellow, there's turmeric in it. So for me, my plan is to do turmeric and honey, and I guess cut up the garlic. So this is from my son who said it didn't taste too great. So I just feel if we can make, and you know, with honey already has its natural properties. There's Medi honey, which is like a medical honey, especially for breastfeeding. If you have a biofilm on your breast, which would probably sometimes occur because of mastitis, this would be one thing to help with the healing process. So just always keep that in mind. All these natural remedies seem to work better, and you know, natural man-made medicine, pretty much everyone wants everything fast. Instant gratification leads to disappointment. So hey, think about the opiate, right? A lot of people are taking drugs because they have a mental health problem. They either have been traumatized through abuse, someone hurt them, someone they love, someone they didn't know, or something traumatic happened in their life, and they think for it to go away is to take drugs, opiates, and anything to forget. But you only forget for a few minutes. The problem is opioids. But the problem is your brain don't forget. That's why when we're in a routine and we forget, you kind of don't even have to think about it, and your body just kind of go into it, and you're like, wow, I don't even think about that. Your brain doesn't forget. So we are all about nourishing our brain. You nourish your brain, your body knows what else to do. It's pretty fascinating. But hey, listen, if you have trauma, go get mental health. Find a therapist you like, not the alcohol. Alcohol is not therapy. That's just a distraction that's going to take over your life. That spirit of addiction is not fun at all. Or drugs, or just, you know, I always say exercise, fitness. Find something you like that helps you physically, keep you fit and mentally happy and calm, and get the oxytocin out. A lot of breastfeeding moms, when they nurse their child, there is this chemical that's in your body. It's called oxytocin. Pretty much we call it the happy pill. It's like you don't need nothing because it's already in your body. So think of a day where you go work out real hard and you feel really good. And next thing you know, you're like, you're all excited and happy. That's oxytocin. So that's why with mental health, staying fit, doing something that makes you happy, exercising, benefits, and also with your brain. And then you're healing. And then you start putting your life in order. So I mixed the honey. This honey is from Ruth's Soulful Bee. Soulful Bee. Pure organic urban honey. And this is in Dorchester. So this dude has it in different places. One thing I like about this honey, you put it in your mouth and you're satisfied. You taste it, you're satisfied. You know how normally you'd have certain sugars, you want more and more? Nah, I'm satisfied. I was like, wow. I don't remember the last time I had honey that I was satisfied with just one taste. Like I haven't gone back to it. So I like that because I don't need to be addicted to it. I need to just know that, hey, when I need it, I got it. Not, oh man, I gotta keep taking it. Then you run out. And then what? Budget smart, buddy. So I'm going to stir this, and I want to start with this knife, but I'll be back. I need to rinse it. In the meanwhile. So you said I did. So Gregory, I put garlic? Wow.
No, you just put garlic and honey. Then you mash up the garlic a lot. And it was really disgusting, but I got rid of it.
Oh yeah, we did. I'm always doing different remedies because whenever my children have something, I just like to go to the hospital and use the doctor's brain to figure out, hey, what is this? Because you service so many people, you know what this symptom is since I'm not used to it. And they'll tell me the symptoms, and I say, what are your suggestions? Medication, whatever. Once I get the diagnosis, it's kind of like, all right, thanks, have a great day. And I go do what I need to do. And a lot of them know that I do my own remedies or I research, and they trust me. They know I'm not playing. I'm just here for your brain because you went to school, you learned all these great things, and all I need to know is what's wrong, what's the diagnosis, and let me see how I can do it. And you're right, he has definitely been, all my children are a guinea pig for me, but they have helped to let me know what works, what doesn't work. But to see that, you know, the next day they're able to go to school, and all my children are breastfed, so that's the other challenge. Because they're breastfed, they're less likely to get sick, have asthma, diarrhea, what else? They'll get colds, but they're not sick as often. And for me, they display that. And when they're sick, their body has some form of healing properties. And they'll sleep and the next day be all fine, or in a couple hours they're fine. And I'm like, whoa, this must be the breast milk. And the breast milk's not just for one time, it's for it's for the future, you know. So it's like if you breastfeed one child, it's guaranteed your because of your genes of what you have planted into your child's grandchildren will be able to breastfeed. Like it goes past the next generation. And for me, that's exciting because at least you're passing on something positive to the next generation, especially building your antibodies and teaching your body how to heal. And speaking of that, I do have some breast milk. I might have to do a breast milk remedy because I know it has the natural properties in it to heal my children. So I will definitely look up information on that and try it. I know you're like, oh my gosh, this girl's doing a lot. But I'm not doing a lot. When it comes to your children, you gotta. I put 3 cloves in here. I should probably crack them. I mean, let's see how that works. And oh man, back in the days with my mom, she's Haitian, so she would always ask me to come into the kitchen, and pretty much you get the cloves, then you put a little salt, and you be here mashing it up while she just prepping up so you can hear it sizzle in the fire. And oh my goodness, the smell that it gives off. And then she'll add the scallions and then her Haitian spice, which we call épice. So we'll get garlic, we'll get l'huile, we'll get poivre, we'll get épice. Oh, mes amis, il senti bon. And don't forget pat tomate, probably a pat tomate. But hey, those are all the spices. And you know what? You gotta give God glory for having moms who haven't forgotten their tradition and their culture and continue to do it. And these remedies really work. And you know, and we call it in America herbal or medicinal properties that we use. And then we look in the science about it and see how that it has healing properties. We give it different names, but we see it firsthand. We're part of the experiment of our great-great-grandparents and all the cultures around, you know? So that's fascinating, and to know that we would love to pass it on to our children. And I think that's why I'm also videotaping it. So when in doubt, my baby needs some remedies and know that mom's not around or mom's just super busy. He's like, wait a minute, I know she did a video. Let me go find this. So at least he knows or she knows what to do. All right, I mashed it up. In the future, I need to blend some and already have it ready. And then don't forget, look up the Asian remedies. Those are for us too. Asians think they're black. I mean, they're white. They're black. A lot of their remedies fit our body. Don't forget, any medicine you take, it's your genes. It's part of your genes know what you like. And it's like it's part of your culture. Not everything you take in works for you. And that's why medicine can be challenging. But just know that we have a lot of cultures that overlap what we do. And everyone's going to always think what they want to think. I have my opinion. You don't have to agree. But just understand, we have a lot of cultures that overlap and they do help with our body type and what we are. Yeah. This is the honey. It's not overly sweet. I don't know if they sweeten the honey, but it tastes like honey. It's not too much. Like, I don't want to go back and get more, you know? But like I said, I'm going to buy from this brother. I'd like to buy local honey and know the difference. This right here, this paste, right, is good to go. And I think this paste, well, I mean, I put the honey in there, but you can use turmeric as a paste. If you find that you have burning redness somewhere, you could put turmeric paste on your skin. Some people put it on their knees, but go on YouTube and look up the remedies and recipes. For me, I just added garlic. In some ways, I don't think that's a bad idea. But then again, I have honey. It'll stick. It'll take away any bacteria that shouldn't be there, as the turmeric decreases the inflammation. And don't forget that garlic thins out your blood. So you also do need to know, if you do take in garlic, you have to have leafy greens to, it does the opposite. And these are the remedies that I try to have in the house so that the children are good. So soon I'm going to have to do a bigger batch so that I can get this going. But I'm just grateful. And don't forget your leftover. So I'm cleaning up, but the leftover items. So my onion, sometimes I leave it out here. But the leftover items, you can use them for vegetable stock. All right, Dominique, women of the community, signing out. Just know that always check with your health provider and let them know what you're doing. So don't say Dominique said do this and that's how it goes. No, it doesn't. Dominique researches. Dominique experiments on her children and has experience in this field of being able to heal my children. And don't forget, they have been breastfed. So that also changes a lot of things. Where if you're, it doesn't matter. Just keep eating healthy. Keep adding more greens into your body. Probiotics really help with your intestines so that you can flush out what doesn't need to be there. Probiotics could be yogurt, but I like to take the pill and make sure it's not dairy. It doesn't have dairy in it so that it can be more effective. Have a great day. Women of the community, signing out. D.LegacyPace.